Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the gentleman from Massachusetts. Mr. Speaker, I also want to thank the Republican majority. As a new member, I haven't had the opportunity to speak on this issue on the House floor or vote on it. When I saw that the previous Congress had voted 55 times to repeal the Affordable Care Act, I was a little concerned that I would miss all the fun. So I'm very happy that we now have a 56th vote on this issue, and it gives me an opportunity to say what a strong supporter I am of the Affordable Care Act. This has worked. More than 10 million Americans have health insurance today that otherwise would not have it. More than 3 million children have been able to stay on their parents' plan who otherwise would not have had health insurance. And another 3 million on top of that have extra protections through state-affiliated agencies such as CHIP that would not have it today if not for the Affordable Care Act. Now, you would think with the rate of the uninsured at its lowest percentage in American history, you would think that with this success that maybe the downside would be that health care costs would have gone through the roof. In fact, quite the opposite has happened. We've just had a year in which health care costs rose by the lowest rate in 50 years. Now, this is something that all Americans can celebrate, Democrats and Republicans. So, Mr. Speaker, for the 56th time, this Congress will attempt to repeal the entire Affordable Care Act. It is a mistake. I will join my colleagues in voting against it. And I would say sincerely to members on the other side, if there are those who are willing to look openly at this issue and say, yes, it has largely worked, but let's address those areas that could do better, I think you will find those, particularly new members on this side of the aisle, that are open-minded toward that and want to address areas that can be improved. Look at all the times that Medicare has been improved since its initial passage in 1965. So, Mr. Speaker, with that, I will yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman from Texas is ready.